I mean, if they do very well in the lanes, I think they can transition that. But if their lanes somehow go poorly, which I think is a potential with like the combination of like Sanki and Kunga, like they could draft an Invoker last, have Sunstrike for like all three of the lanes, and just be in a really bad place.
And the OD will come out. As I mentioned, usually NP in all their previous matchups against compLexity have banned out the OD and the Drow for their first two bans. They didn't do it this time, as they put more favor in banning out that compLexity Lesh, and OD will show his ugly mug as their final pickup here for cancel.
I like the OD.
It looks like it's going to be OD versus Envy mid lane. And you can bet your sweet Bippy that Theban's probably going to be hanging around that lane too to help things out.
Or SPG.
That's true.
The supports on MP have to play very well in the first 6-7 minutes of the game. They have been, but this game even more so than others.
Himself, the Warlock. But look at this, he actually heads south. They ping him out, but he's already way down and below here. They want him. My God, the furthest stun I've ever seen in my life. Leads to the arrow, leads to the arcane bolt, and leads to the first blood, and it's going to be MSS who will pick it up. I actually thought Swindlemelons was pretty safe there, but man, he gets in the ring. Another 3 stack of Ancients.
Yeah, he's at full HP though, and the Ancients are already dead.
Blue is watching. Move nearby.
For Epi?
He's going to go in with the Burrow. No commitment for the Epi, but they will get him with the bow. And the Torn combo coming out from Z-Freak. Then Justin sweeps it from the rafters, gets good connection, and then cancel, finish it off with the ulti. And now they're looking for the follow-up here. They get the Astral, and then they wait for the follow-up, and they'll easily shred on down MSS. Epi flies out on top of it here. Connection, good arrow for cancel, locks him in place, but MP have lost a lot of their firepower, and they cannot fall through with anything else. Cole take another little skirmish.
Envy is out deep.
He's just casually walking down the lane. Invis. Luckily for him, there's not a sentry or any spot of vision around.
But now Justin's going to be able to...
They do have Dust on Z-Freak here. Justin waiting back and behind while Howie moves all the way on forward. On the other front, Z-Freak going to get under assault from MSS. Justin was able to get the finish, taking out SVG right at the start of this one. Rock's going to be dropped, and it catches on Howie. They're looking to get the finish on the spend. Can they get him? With a pullback, they certainly can. And now MSS on the run. So Virginia forced to make it back on out, but moves in pursuit and gets him with the Burrow strike. And Portable Rose trying to help from what he can on the right-hand side, but not going to be able to contribute a whole lot. They've already lost 3 here. Envy still waiting and out on the far outside of this one. But he will be the only survivor at the end of the day. Cole, takedown 4. They lose nobody. And it looks like they're going to be going for a follow-up onto the Tier 1. Oh, they spotted out Envy here. At least Justin did. He misses connection with the pounce. And Envy actually gets some good damage in with the Starstorm. Moves en route. Arrow will be dodged. Are they going to turn it around? Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. Moo jumps in. They get the Burrow, and Envy leaps away. Goes for the TP. He is home.
And so Cole picked a drastically different style here to here, where they picked like super fast, low cooldown stuff where they could just continually run at FDL and break apart their strategy. And in this game against NP, they know NP is like a much slower pace. They're not going to play that typical CIS style. And so what does Cole do? They pick heavy team fight so that MP can't like contest these ancient stats, for example.
Cole won a piece in this big pie here. Swindles needs more time for the Rock. Moo makes a hard commitment in with the epicenter though. Looking to burst down Owie, who's very low and will be finished off. Mystic Flare right on top though does serious work on both Moo and Justin, but they split apart and they'll make it back in a way here. Envy, good arrow. MSS looking to help finish Cancel, but Cancel's able to hold on. Now the Rock comes out and gets dropped right on top of the Marana. Envy forced to leap back and away. Burrow connection onto MSS. Can he go for Moo? He's trying to. They want to get the grab on this in. Can they get it? Envy can. But now Envy is going to get sucked up by the Astral here. Cancel waits for his return, but he's going to get silenced. SVG comes out through the trees. MSS will meet him on the way back and finish him off. NP's fight to take now. They've already dropped 3. They're looking for 4, and it looks like they'll get it. They take down the 4th. They want the Captain Melons. Can they get that too? Yes, they can. A 5-man wipe for Team MP.
Way too many misspelled by complexity.
MP now could decide between going back for Roche, bottom tier 1. There is a DD rune also in the river nearby. Moo also close. Him and Z-Freak both in this bottom lane, and a Moonlight Shadow helps them set up the takedown with what looks like little effort here. Gets off the Yules, but it's only going to be into a Mystic Flare. Even an Envy getting it on the actual KSing arrow. They spot out nearby Z-Freak, and they'll take him down to Ruthless mid-game now for MP as they take, what, 3 straight skirmishes?
He's walking into it.
Oh,
Here he goes, dumpty-dee, and then they jump him, but the Mystic Flare is going to be coming out, but he just shadow dances and walks back away. The Prism will be there, but they make their jump instead. They look to go for cancel. They get the scoot, he walks back it away. Here comes Move going in with the Epi, finds and isolates and is able to take down Envy on one front, while Owie looks to go for another. Gets the Swindle grab, now goes to bring down the Golem, we'll get that too. Beaming up ahead, gets stun connection for Move, but Move should be able to make it away without too much trouble. MP.
I mean, that botched team fight in the secret shop, like, really set them back.
Moonlight Shadow, MP on the move here from the north. Envy looking for the setup. Nearby is going to be Swindle. Crosses his path. They're actually right on top of each other, but no commitment made yet. Now it's going to be coming out. So SVG spots him out, gets hit by Moo. They quickly burst down Seafrick, and now they look to the other side. God Strength going to be popped as they wipe the floor with the 2. Now they want cancel, and they'll be able to slow him down. Shaka will be there to assist it, and they get him. He's going to be gone. Self-Astral prolongs it, but it'll be Justin as the only survivor. Owie secures a double kill, and people take this tier 2 and go into the high ground. Maybe trying to force out a buyback here from the OD. He has one.
You know, they had an observer ward up there the whole entire time, and it's about to expire right now, but it's the Sark's job to de-ward those. He kept farming neutrals, he like kept pushing out lanes with the gem.
We need 30 seconds before Chaotic Offering from Swindles will be online, but they might not have that long. Justin's already up in arms. Owie right there. Moonlight Shadow to make the jump. They make the burst play. Can they get canceled down? Yes, they can. He is now without a buyback, and Cole are going to be hemorrhaging at this point forward as they also lose Moo. Justin, one of the Lone Rangers, last in this one. He BKBs, but he's only trying to run away now. They wait for the BKB to wear off, and they'll get him with the stun. He also goes down. Both cores on the sidelines, no buyback. Swindle will also be taken care of. Even the arrow going to drop him. That might be enough to force the Tal in as NP trot their way down this mid lane and look to go for some closure.
That has to be GG. I think, you know, when we're talking about the charts, the whiteboard, and then
Yep.
we talk about Cancel being one of the least experienced scores, I actually forgot that Justin is
that's
also
right.
should be up on there.
Yeah.
I think this game is like very demonstrative of like what he could have done on the Spark and what he actually did on the Spark. There was a big gap in expectations versus reality.
Missed a lot of spells.